Hi, this is a core sequence that you can do like after you do a run or some other time. It's best to do if you warm up first, because I'm assuming you're warm. So we're going to start in plank pose. So plank pose, you want to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to bring your legs directly behind you, and you want to be as straight as possible in line. So you want to keep that butt a little bit up in the air rather than dip down. If you feel like your hips are collapsing, I'd rather have your butt a little bit higher in the air. Shoulders over hands, grip the fingertips into the floor, engage the quads, and this is core. You can also practice it on your knees as a modification, but try to do some full plank just for a little bit. So we're going to hold this and breathe. Nice long breaths, engaging the knees, keeping the hips away from the floor. And then what we're going to do is come down slowly, one elbow at a time, and do a lower plank. So you can interlace the fingers, or you can have your hands in front of you, palms down, and squeeze the fingertips into the floor. Shoulders again over elbows this time. Scoop that belly in. And hold it here. Five breaths more. Three, 4, 5. Good. We're going to press back up into that high plank. Hold here. You can modify if you need to. Keep the head in line with the shoulders. So I tend to drop my head down here. I want to keep my head up a little bit. And then we're going to move into downward facing dog. So you're going to lift your hips up high, walk your feet in if you need to, press the heels to the floor and tuck your chin. Should be feeling pretty good in downward dog, like a nice stretch. Again, fingertips can press into the floor. Tuck your belly towards your thighs. And what we're going to do from here is move forward into plank and exhale into downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 3 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, scooping the belly in, press into downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Now you can come into child's pose anytime to rest. So you're going to put your feet down, push your butt towards your heels, knees open wide, forehead towards the floor. This is a resting place. If you want to put your hands back alongside your thighs, you can, or keep your hands forward and just relax. Anytime you need a moment, you'll go into child's pose. From there, we're going to come back into plank, and we're going to pull our right knee up and into the chest. We're going to really scoop the belly in and round that back and tuck your nose in towards your knee. We're going to hold this. 1, 2, 3. Step back to plank. 1, 2. I'm shaking. This is not easy. 3. We're going to tuck the left knee into the chest, tuck the nose towards the knee. Really try to scoop that belly in and hold. 1, 2, 3. And then press back into downward dog. Stretch out those shoulders, or child's pose. Good. We're going to move back into that. This time we're going to move with the breath. So starting in plank. Going to inhale, nose to knee. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, other side, nose to knee. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, nose to knee. Exhale, plank. Inhale, nose to knee. Whew. Exhale, plank. Inhale, nose to knee. Exhale, plank. And whew, plank. We're going to move onto our backs now. So we're coming down to the knees and flip it over. I'm sweating. All right. So we're going to do some boat pose. So you're sitting on your sit bones. If you want, you can kind of move that flesh around so you can really feel those sit bones. And we're going to be really straight and tall with the spine. Bring your hands onto the back of the lower legs and think about broadening across the chest, scooping the belly in. And then you're just going to lean back, keep the toes on the floor for a moment, and if you're ready, you can lift your feet off the floor. Now you really want to keep this chest broad. This is a no, this is a yes. See the difference? Chest broad, scoop the belly in. This is option 1. Option 2 is to release the hands and have the arms alongside the body. Option 3 is to straighten the legs. I'm going to stay with option 2. Scoop the belly in, hold here. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the hands to the back of the legs, lower the feet down, lower yourself all the way down onto the back. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more core. So we're going to scoop the belly in, kind of press that lower back to the floor, and we're going to lift our legs up so our knees are directly over our hips. And we're going to take our hands gently behind the head and just lift the head and shoulders off the floor. So we're scooping this belly in. You can press the belly up, and we want to really notice the difference between pressing the belly up towards the sky and scooping it in. We really want to feel our core engaged here. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and twist towards the right, bringing the left elbow towards the right knee, and we're going to straighten that left leg. We're going to inhale, come back to center. We're going to exhale, switch sides. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to center. Pull the knees into the chest and lower it down and rest for a moment. Rock side to side to release that back. We're going to do one more. So we're going to bring both legs up, flex the feet, engage the chest, scoop the belly and lift the chest, hands behind the head. And now we're going to just go ahead and twist and bring the left elbow towards the right knee, keeping the legs up, and really engage the core, finding that twist. Think about taking the elbow all the way towards the outside of the knee. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Release. You can lower down in the middle. And up to the other side, coming up, and then switching sides. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. 1, 2, 3, and coming back to center and lowering down. Bringing the knees into the chest, rock side to side. And then you can take your hands behind your legs and roll forward and back, releasing the back. And there you go. That's a nice core sequence for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it.